MTG Ownage.
Hey guys, we are back with a new deck here in MTG Ownage. Now this is one from a list. It's a Jeskai combo deck. It's not my original deck. I like to clarify that because I often do bring my own original decks. Actually, it's the majority of it, but this one is not. This one is won some tournaments on the 22nd and was covered by SBMTG YouTube channel a couple videos of his ago. And I thought it was really cool, so I thought I'd give it a try and also show it on my channel. But basically, it uses things like Show of Confidence to target Goldspan a bunch of times, get 1,000,000 treasures, and you can kind of see the rest. It's just a lot of spells and a lot of suddenly kill you with a big Goldspan and use Alchemist Gambit if we need to. And using Show of Confidence to just go crazy with Goldspan, but you don't even need that, and you can also get Lier to just keep casting things from your yard, and this deck basically just blows up and goes absolutely crazy at some point. And there's also the sideboard, in case you're curious. No learn or anything in this deck, but we're probably just going to be playing best of one because I don't want to have to deal with super long sideboarding and long drawn out matches. So let's just go standard, best of one, and there we go. We have found our first opponent, Arctic, with a Y. Very interesting. And looks like we got a decent opening hand, so we will keep it. Debating on, yeah, I think I'll go first turn the red Manosaurus, just in case he plays a 1-drop that I can blast with the Spike Field. Seems pretty decent. He's got nothing. Okay, let's go to my turn then. And we're going to play... Well, I guess we're going to play a Spike Field tapped and pass the turn here. Looks like we might have a mono white player, no surprise. Oh, no, there's a Hive of the Eye Tyrant and a foretell. Alright, let's go ahead and go to my turn, getting what we need here. Get another land we can play, nothing really useful. Probably be doing this Windfall soon. This deck runs a single copy of Disdainful Stroke, and there is Concealing Curtains. I'm not super worried about that. What's this other side do? Choose an odd land. Okay, so he can transform that and snag a card, which is kind of annoying, but I can't stop it, so I'm just going to have to deal with that as it comes. And I think we go ahead and do this Windfall as soon as possible here, maybe. Not really seeing any good plays. I think I just put down this Spike Field at this point. Oh wait, I messed this up. I should have held open this Windfall. So a bit of a blunder there. Let's see what he picks. He's got a lot of decent options. He should take Lier, probably, but there's 4 copies in the deck, so it's quite likely that'll draw into another. The most painful thing he could take is probably the Unexpected Windfall for me, and he takes the Disdainful Stroke. Okay, so he's... Oh, and I draw a card? Okay, that's not too bad for me at all then. I guess with this line of play, we do get Lier out, but he's probably going to kill Lier. So let's just... I'm thinking about this. Let's just play this Beach. And maybe we'll delay him out. I'm going to play Lier. Mainly for the purpose of him using his removal on it, because I don't actually need her. It's not like I have anything in my yard other than this Disdainful Stroke. And I'm kind of expecting to draw another one at some point. There's a Skull Raid. Okay, we'll get rid of these 2 iterations. They're not all that useful. Now, I'm still kind of new to this deck, so there's like a pretty high chance that I'm going to play stuff a bit wrong. Let's go ahead and hit this iteration. Oh, it seems like a no-brainer. Man to the hand. Storm Giant's back. We'll exile that one. And we'll play that, of course. And now he has left. He left this up, and I didn't really expect that. I guess we swing. Can't be blocking anyway. And we're going to end the turn here. Most of our stuff is instant. I could have iterated again, but I don't really see the point of that since I can't play a land off it. It's not that big of a deal. We're just going to take this damage. And we'll see what he does here. A Doom Scar. I can Disdainful Stroke that. I don't really mind this that much, though. Yeah, let's just do it, though. It's... Okay, it doesn't work when it's foretold. So when it's foretold, its mana value only counts as 3. I didn't actually know that. That's news to me. So I thought its mana value would still be its casting cost, but apparently that works different for foretold stuff. Good to know. Welcome to Magic the Gathering. I guess you wouldn't know until you try that or read it in the rules, and I have not ever read that. Okay, let's play... Debating on playing one of these tap lands, but I think I just play this on the red side here and give him the turn. Now what we're probably going to do is we're going to flashback one of these galvanic iterations and hit unexpected windfall twice. Or we could Prismari Command and hit that thing twice. Now this thing, when it attacks, so let's do this now. Let's just iteration, Prismari Command, and we're going to go 2 damage. And I think we're going to try to draw some. Or no, maybe we just curate treasures. I don't actually know what's best here. I think the treasures is fine. We do need to draw. Let's draw. I think drawing's better here. 2 damage, and I'll do the drawing. It's going to copy. As expected, we're going to do another 2 damage to the Tyrant and do draw more. We basically want to draw into a gold span and a Lier at this point, I think. 2 damage here, and I'll do the draw again. Okay, plenty of stuff to discard. We'll discard this and this. Maybe we hold on to the shelter. We'll discard these 2. I guess Fading Hope's a decent one to hold open too. And then, okay, very nice. We got some good draws there. We'll hold on. We'll get rid of the disruption, and I guess, I don't know, I kind of want to hold on to something to protect the dragon. Windfall's like super good though once we have the dragon. Okay, we'll get rid of those. I don't know if that's the technical right choice there, but let's go ahead and play the dragon. Send. And maybe we just do this iteration here, I think. See what we can get. Okay, no lands. Nothing really that great. I guess we take the iteration, put back the windfall. Yeah, put back the windfall. And yeah, we exile that, but I'm not going to do anything with it. We'll just play this mountain now. I guess we could play an iteration again. Nah, I think we just pass here. I probably made some mistakes. I should have kept this shelter and this Fading Hope to save the dragon. That's what I'm thinking here, but it looks like he's not playing removal anyway, which I am a little surprised by. Now that's a great defender against my Goldspan. There's Lier. That's exactly what we need here. Lier gives us all sorts of spicy options. So let's go ahead and just play Lier. It tapped our mana. Okay, I guess. We'll sack this for blue. Play a Fading Hope at this guy. Yeah, we'll keep that on top because we're going to play an iteration here. And we want to... Okay, that's way too many. Yeah, we'll put this one into hand. We'll exile... put that one back. And this one in exile. And we're just going to play it. Very good. Now we have some protection. Is there anything else we do before we swing? No, I think we just go for the swing here. And most of our stuff is instant. We don't really want an iteration again here. So I think we just hold. We got a Prismari Command at the ready. We got 2 disruptions at the ready. We're looking pretty good here. I may have made a few little mistakes, but it doesn't seem to matter. This deck is just very strong, and it's probably going to cause some bans in the next ban come around. Can't think of the right word for that, but you know what I mean. Because it is a bit ridiculous. Another Doomscar. I can't protect from that with the shelter. Let's see, what can I do? Can I do anything spicy here? I can do some drawing and see if I get anything. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, let's do this one. We'll discard the iteration. It's fine. Didn't really get what we needed, but we can just play it again. Discard one of these shelters. Didn't really get what we needed. There's not a whole lot of counters in this deck. In fact, our main one, the Disdainful Stroke, is gone, but I could even go for a bounce. A bounce spell would be fine here. So maybe we'll dig for a bounce spell. Let's sack these for blue, blue, play this Vision. It's timing me out. We will grab, I guess we could Valorous Stance and make him indestructible, or make Lier indestructible. I don't know which is better. Yeah, let's just grab Valorous Stance here. Yeah, actually we can save them both. Go indestructible on the Goldspan. It's going to generate us a treasure. And once that resolves, we can flash it back and target Lier with some indestructible. And Bob's your uncle. Oh my gosh, this deck's a little bit toxic. It's just too good. So we flash this back. Oh, that's the wrong mode. Make her indestructible. Pay with the treasure. There we go. Let Doomscar resolve. It does nothing. And we got some gambits in our hand, so we can even cast it with the cleave and take some extra turns. Plays a pretty big Scourge. That's not too big of a deal, though. Yeah, that's not too big of a deal. We have a lot of options here. I think I'm just going to hit the iteration to start, see what we get. Double Show of Confidence into hand. Put the land back, exile that, sure. And now we've got a lot of options here. Let's flash this back with Lier. And then let's cast Prismari Command. Am I doing this right? No, I need to get some treasures. Yeah, I need to get some treasures, don't I? Okay, so let's cast this Show of Confidence from exile, targeting the dragon. It's going to copy a bunch, copy with Galvanic Iteration. It's just going to go nuts here. I think we just win on the spot right here. Like, we could keep going, but, you know, at this point you get so many treasures, and they all sack for 2, that it's just like, and you can flash back all this stuff. It's sort of just nutty, you know? So we'll just play another one. This is fine, yeah. A lot of options there, a lot of different ways to win that match. Just basically had to pick one and call it a GG. No need to extend it out. Let's not be too rude to the opponent, because of course I could just keep playing with him at that point. Because yeah, once you're at that point, it just blows up. And I'm just tempted to see what this daily deal is. 400 gems for 150. I guess I'll take it. Not bad. Or yeah, that 150, 150, 1,500 for 400 gems. Not bad. It's kind of like a free win in a small draft or something. That's the main way I acquire my gems, is just playing in drafts and placing well. That's one of the main things I do on my channel, is draft. And I post most of them, unless they go super terrible, which is rare. I tend to be decent at drafting, so I can usually get 7 wins most of the time. Okay, let's see. That's fine, I think. We got a lot of options here. Let's play... No. Maybe no, we don't start with that. Let's just start with the mountain. And then we'll go River Glide. And then we'll have this disruption ready. Interesting. Reaper Talisman. Don't see that too often. Okay, and we'll sit here. See if we can hit something with this disruption. It's very nice early game to mess up people's tempo. But after that, it kind of falls off. No turn to play. You poor thing. Well, I think I just play this Shelter tapped and pass the turn here. And it's because I want to hold up this disruption. I could play iteration. No turn 3 play? Alright. Well, almost feel bad for this guy at this point. Okay, let's play this iteration. See if we get a blue mana source. And we do. Well, we're going to put the gold span into our hand. Put the... Yeah, that to the library. Exile this island. Play the island. Very nice. And we've got most of our setup here. We'll probably play a Lier early on just to bait out some early removal. Terragrid's Lantern on curve. We're just going to go ahead and disrupt that. Perfect. Okay. You know, we do have the Prismari Command that we can double up and kill a bunch of artifacts. Let's go ahead and play this Lier. I just want to bait out some removal here. See what he's got that he might spend. It's super expensive. Okay, Eradicator Valkyrie. That's kind of good. It's not super good, though. It does stop the gold span in its tracks. Okay, let's put... It's kind of a tough choice. Let's put this into my hand. Backup gold span. Let's put Lier into the library. We'll exile the Prismari Command. Now we can definitely be playing this mountain. Let's go ahead and attack with this Lier and just see what he does here. He's gonna, you know, be tempted to block or not. Alright, I think we're just gonna... Can we double this up? No, we can't. Now, I kind of feel obligated to use this. Yeah, let's draw 2, discard 2, and destroy an artifact. Is that the right choice here? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm not sure the Reaper Talisman is actually that devastating. Let's toss this Gazul's Fury and Galvanic. We're pretty well set up. Plenty of value here. Lolth is kind of annoying.
You require my aid? Oh, my power is for annihilation.
But given enough mana, I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and... I think we got mana. I'm trying to figure out if we have mana to do everything I want to do. Probably not. Okay, let's attack at her and just see what he does. As I think I got a little trick I'm going to pull on him, because he's going to block with 1, maybe 2. And this is just going to be a little nasty trick. We're going to flash back this iteration on the right side where it only costs 2 with Lier. I'm going to cast this Prismari command with a little flashback and do 2 damage and create some treasures. So we'll do 2 to one of these and I will create the treasure. Flashes back, I'll hit Lolth and I'll create another treasure. And now he just loses basically everything.
Win this round, and I'll be waiting for you.
And we're still sitting on a pretty sick amount of mana. But we're kind of out of stuff for the turn. Everything's instant, so let's just pass it up here. Junji's pretty good. Give him that. He's gonna Baleful Mastery. Of course, we can just disrupt it. Guess that's the obvious choice. I should have probably read this. Does he have something that says it can't be countered? Am I reading this? What just happened? Alright, we could kill Junji at this point, but he's going to make us draw 2 cards. And can this get back? And I can get back an Entree. Let's just do it. No, let's not. Let's get the Gold Span out first. That way our treasures make a lot more mana. Then we'll hit Junji here. It's probably going to make me discard 2, but I don't really care because I can cast Lier again and just flashbacks a bunch of stuff. Alright. It's going to have me discard a few cards. I'm going to discard this Vision and this Prismari command. Just things I can flash back anyway, basically. Let's go to attacks. I haven't played a land this turn, so I kind of want to... Well, let's see. Yeah, I think we just Windfall again. Let's see what we get here. We'll discard one of these dragons. We kind of need Lier. I could even play Lier, but I want to protect her a bit. Or I could just play a dragon to hold open blocks. He could have a big old counter, so let's just pass. I don't know if that's the right play. I feel like we should kind of use the treasure, but maybe we're fine. We do have to do something about this Valkyrie or find some kill potential. Kind of been... not worrying about this Valkyrie for way too long here. I do feel like we have him on the fence. Alright, so let's go ahead and start out with Lier. And see if he just concedes on the spot. Because we do have enough stuff to kill... Yeah, we have enough stuff to kill things. Let's play another Gold Span here. And we'll play this land. Yeah, we've got a lot of options here for killing that Valkyrie. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Everything we're holding is instant, so that is very nice. Another Junji. I really don't want to deal with another Junji. In fact, I almost can't. So let's dig. We'll sack this for blue. Okay, this is fine. Okay. We got some good options here. I can dig it. I think the Fading Hope's probably the best. Yeah, let's do Fading Hope here. And then we'll let it resolve. Now, this play might seem a little odd, but we know he's got no cards in hand, so we're gonna... Oh, okay. Interesting. Didn't really expect that. This does make our decision pretty easy, though. We kill the Valkyrie. We sort of have to. But first, let's go ahead and play this Windfall. It makes tokens anyway, so that's fine. And we gotta just kill this thing. It kind of tapped in a way I didn't want it to. And hopefully it saves a blue here. I wish you could specify. Nah, we don't. It doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just do this. 2 damage, and we'll create a treasure. 2 damage, create treasure. And do we let that resolve? Yeah, we do. Let's go ahead and let that resolve. We'll toss this one and this one. I think we're gonna... Actually, we can flash anything back anyway. We'll toss the Gambit and the Expressive Iteration. And I gotta sack a creature. I'll just sack a dragon. I've still got this 1 mana floating. I guess we'll use this Vision here. And we can probably just grab Alchemist Gambit, sure. So we're just gonna cast Gambit like multiple times with the... Wait a sec. Oh no. That one was... I was supposed to do it with the Cleave, but it didn't even give me the option. I guess I didn't have enough mana. A little bit of an oopsie there. I think we can just kill him anyway, especially if we can do some digging. And I guess I shouldn't have played a land yet. Okay, so let's put the Fading Hope into my hand. Storm Giants there, exile the Galvanic Iteration. Alright, so we will just see if we can kill him in a couple turns. I may have messed this up. Okay, Galvanic Iteration. I shouldn't have cast it yet. I think it's okay. We got 1 more turn. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to our next turn. I almost blundered this. Almost. But we're actually fine. Because we can just Kizzle's Fury and finish him off here with the super powered Kizzle's Fury. Toss the dragon. And it's going to happen twice, so he's going to get 8 damage. Yeehaw. Okay. Even with a few mistakes, we just had to wrap our head around that. This thing with Cleave is what, 8 mana? I must have only had 7 sitting there. I thought I had 8, and just the way Arena works, it just auto-cast things sometimes. So you gotta be careful about that. And it auto-uses your mana, and sometimes it does it wrong. Just gotta be real careful about how Arena is tapping and using your stuff. But some things you just don't have control over, like mana floating in your mana pool. When it gets used, you don't get the option of which of it you're going to use. That's one of the big faults of this client, actually. On MTG Online, you can. Okay, we don't have any blue mana. This is too risky. I think we gotta mulligan this. Yeah, this is much better. Now we don't have red mana, so still a little risky. But I don't want to mulligan again, really. Yeah, let's just put back the gold span. It's going to be least likely to be cast. We need to draw a mountain very badly. If we don't, we could be in trouble. Okay, drew the gold span that we put back. It's a different one, but you know. Yeah, maybe I should have went down to 5. It's just didn't get the right mana. This is how the mana base is on the list, so we'll see how it plays out. Okay. Uh-oh. We're in uh-oh land. We've got 0 spells we can cast. And he's going to ramp pretty hard with that. Deadly Dispute on the Ghast is really strong right now. He's turn 3, 5 mana. Well, I guess he didn't find anything to cast, which is good for me. And if we draw red mana, we're still in business. And we didn't. Okay. Well, that's really unfortunate. Really confused. What? You've got 6 mana, a full hand, and you're not doing anything? I am so confused. Alright, well, let's pass turn here, and we'll just respond with this command when we get a chance here. He's going to flash in Wandering Emperor. Yeah, I guess we let it resolve. I mean, we have to, really. But yeah, we see what he's going to do. Now, is it more worth it to use this Prismari command on her? I think it is at this point. 2 damage. And we're going to create a treasure. We'll target her, and we'll create the treasure.
Still have much to learn.
I didn't really want to have to do that, because now... Oh. What? He's playing Champion of the Parish with very few zombies. Somewhat odd. And he didn't pay into that, which would have buffed his champion. So he's very lucky that I'm having a terrible start. I'm just going to say that. We don't really want to use that treasure yet. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Well, this is definitely going on the red side. And we got a Prismari command in the yard. Let's go ahead and get gold. Well, he's going to kill it. He's got a lot of cards. A lot of them are probably removal. So maybe we even want to do this windfall first and just take another hit. Is that the play? Or we can play this and hope to find another command. We've got options. That's a good thing. Yeah, let's risk it on the iteration here. I already played a land, which was kind of foolish if I was going to iteration. Okay, well, we'll put the spike field in the hand. We'll put the land in the library. Oh, wait, we don't want to do this. What am I doing? Okay, well, there was no real great options there, to be honest, so it's kind of all a wash. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. We might be losing this one, but we did have a terrible start. Probably should have mulliganed to 5. It's probably not that big of a deal with this deck, given how much card advantage you get once you get going. Sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. And he's hitting kind of hard now. It's 7 damage. We do die next turn unless we take care of some things. He's got a lot of mana. He's not doing anything, so I'm assuming he's just holding a lot of removal. Alright, let's play this windfall now. And we'll discard, I guess the spike field's not all that useful. Okay, that's not too bad there. And there's a command that we really needed. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's play this iteration first. And we gotta hit a land. It's a little risky to play this first, maybe. Okay, we'll put the Gambit into hand. We're gonna need that. Shelter in the library. Exile that one because we're gonna play it on its red side. Yeah, we'll play a Goldspan here. If he counters this, I'm just dead, right? Do we play the Gambit? If we Prismari command his champion, we can live another turn guaranteed. And then we can... What? What is our plan? Gambit? Try to win next turn? No, that's not going to work. We need to Gambit with the... Okay, cleave cost is 7. We've got 6 right now. We do need to get to next turn somehow. And it ain't happening if we play a creature because he's just going to kill it and swing out. So we got a Prismari command. It's really the only option. Alright, let's deal 2 damage. Create another treasure, I guess. We'll hit this guy. We'll create the treasure. And I'm expecting a Deadly Dispute. He's just running a lot of those, apparently. Okay. Interesting. So they're just going to come back bigger. Well, that's not really what we had in mind. I guess we got a Gambit. We don't really have a choice. See, okay, last time I did this, it didn't even give me the option to cast with Cleave. It just auto-casted on the wrong side. This time, even without having the mana, it's at least letting me try. So, WTF. You tell me what's going on, Arena Client. I don't understand. Okay, well, could be worse. Not sure how. Yeah, well, let's just concede it up. We've lost this one. We've also lost... this Arena Client's not very good. The more technical the games get, like, the worse you realize this client is. But, not that that loss was its fault, really, but just the way it used that Alchemist Gambit the game before really confuses me now, because it just didn't do it that time. Alright, this is much better. Okay. So we should have mulliganed to 5. There's no doubt about it. That match we definitely could have went down. Okay, how we looking here? I think we just play this one, and we'll go for the iteration next turn. See if we can hit a land drop. I would really hate to have to play a shelter on turn 4, though, for the windfall. Because then we wouldn't be able to windfall until turn 5. So let's just do this. And let's pass, see if we can hit something with a disruption. See if we can throw off that tempo. Oh, and he plays around disruption. Very interesting. Okay, if we play this, we gotta hit a blue mana or else. It's not really ideal. Yeah, let's gamble. Alright, we'll put iteration in hand. We got 2 spike fields, alright, whatever. Okay, Well, at least we can play it as a land. Kind of an awkward start here. I'm pretty sure he's playing Mono Blue Jin Taxis, which is a very annoying deck if we let it get going to its full potential. There's the blue mana we need. About time. He's holding open 2. He's probably got a foretold thing. Okay, we don't want iteration because we already played a land. Bit foolish. Alright, let's let him do his thing. That's fine. We're gonna hold open this disruption and fading hope here. Okay, he's gonna do some card drawing. Very well. Okay, a relic amulet. Interesting, you don't see that too often. Pretty much never, to be exact. Alright, let's go ahead and play this windfall. And we'll discard one of these shelters. I guess the only shelter, but we don't need it for a while. And there's the solid coming. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, really. Been nice to have just one more mana. Alright, we need the gold span. We'll put the disruption back, and we'll play this coast. It's pretty good feeling there. And I think we just hold open the windfall and disruption again. I'm trying to figure out if this guy's good or not. Okay, that I guess we'll go ahead and disrupt just because we can. I'm actually not that worried about it really, but we want to get to a point where we can start pulling our shenanigans here. And this is how they start. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good once you get it going. The Harker's obsessive inquiry. But if things go our way, this game should be over in a turn or two. So I'm not too worried about the value he's going to get out of it. Got a lot of stuff in our yard. He's got another Jonathan Harker. Okay. And he's holding. Okay. Did not expect him to hold. Alright, let's send with the gold span here. And it is prompting him. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's going to target it. Okay. We'll sack this for red first. And let's let this resolve. Sack this for red. Play this windfall. I think we'll discard, guess, a gambit. Yeah, that's fine. Or actually I should have played the gambit maybe. Oh, we drew another gambit. It's totally fine. I could even fading hope this thing. And his Jonathan Harker, just for the fun of it. Sack for blue. Cast this thing. Cast this thing. Target my gold span. It'll get me yet another treasure. And we'll target Jonathan with the other one. That's a scry. Don't really need the land. And then it'll fizzle his into the royal, and he won't get to draw a card. Alright, a whole lot of stuff happening there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 mana. Let's just play Lier in this case. And I think we're good to end the turn. Yeah. I don't know. What else could we have done? Yep, that's fine. He's got 6 more mana here. And looks like he's passing turn. I don't think there's anything we want to do at the end of turn. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play our gold span again. We know we want to get that down. And we know we want a full swing here. Okay, we probably want to try to get a land drop off this. So we have one way over here. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we don't really need the iteration. Do we need to do anything in particular? Do we just go for the win? I think we just go for the win. Does it let me do first cleave? No, it doesn't. 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. We have enough. Let me cast it for its cleave cost. What is wrong with this thing? Excuse me? Oh, it just doesn't know how to do cleave with treasures and gold span. It doesn't have that. They don't have that logic coded in. Lazy. Just lazy. Okay, what about now? No, 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 what are you doing? Client, please. Just let me cast it with his cleave cause. Okay, well he's countering it anyway, which is fine. But it's just so goofy, man. Oh, Lier says spells can't be countered. What? That's ridiculous. Yeah. I wasn't even trying to cast it that way, but the client literally doesn't understand how to use treasures and gold span with cleave. Apparently that's just too many things going on for it to reason about. They need to update their if-else switch statements and stuff. Alright, well anyway, I don't know if I can stand to play this deck on MTG Arena much more, because it just doesn't really work right, but it's a cool deck. And it's fun. It's pretty easy to climb with if you're anywhere down low, because you can make lots of mistakes and still manage to come back. But you see how it works. Generally, you just want to get the double, the treasure sacking for 2, and get a big show of confidence and kill them, or Alchemist Gamut to get enough turns. And you can even just fling a bit, you know, you saw it all. It was pretty fun, and you just got pretty much only one counter, the Disdainful Stroke, and the Disruptions. I guess kind of counters, but not very good ones. And I guess they do have more in the sideboard for if you're playing best of 3, Cinderclasm for playing against weenies. I don't know when they would put in the Behold and Smoldering Eggs. I guess I don't quite understand, but there might be cases or certain decks where they replace the Fading Hopes or something, probably. And maybe, I don't know, we'll see, I guess. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Magic content from me. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.